he was a genius, first of all. He was brilliant in that he had such a marvelous universal vision that sort of came from his personal experiences as a black man growing up in Rogers, Texas. Of course, he dealt with the segregation and some of the horrors of those evils. And so he used that as a way to express something hopeful, to say something about his people. He started the Alvin Ailey American Dance Theater in 1958 on the brink of the Civil Rights Movement. As a choreographer, he was prolific. His work really utilized the subject matters of the time, but also he was really looking at his culture and all of the contributions that African Americans have made to this rich tapestry as Americans. And so one of his most important works that he created in 1960 was called Revelations. It's one of the most seen and celebrated dances ever choreographed or created. And he was really utilizing his experiences in the black church with Negro spirituals. It starts with, for instance, I've been buked and I've been scorned. And it ends with rocket my soul in the bosom of Abraham. And I don't think that he had any idea that this would become so universal, that no matter if we're across the street or across the ocean, people revel in this work because it has to do with the human condition and our common humanity. I think he was really trying to say something about the human being, that we were all human. I always use this quote, I am a human being and nothing human can be alien to me. I think that was in some ways his mantra, and that's why the work still over 50 years later is resonating with people all over the world. Another distinction is that it wasn't just the dance company that bared his own choreography. He wanted it to be a repertory company that brought other choreographers in to create work because he realized he had this marvelous platform and that there were other interesting voices that he was interested in. And so that at once made us past, present, and future. And he was all about the future. In fact, he had the Ailey School that started around 1969. It was a way to train young people. Arts and education programs were important before they were a buzzword to raise money. It came from his soul, from his gut of wanting to let everybody in. And I think that had to do with feeling left out. And so once he got in, he wanted everybody to come along. And I think that's why we're still on this precipice today. Before he died, he chose Judith Jamison, the great dancer and choreographer, to take over as artistic director. He made that decision when he was facing his own demise. And so she led the company for 21 years and now chose me as only the third artistic director. I think he would revel in this moment from receiving this honor from an African-American president, the first. There is something very significant about this whole thing, and it is not lost on me, a person who was born in Miami, Florida in a poor neighborhood, born bow-legged, needed a lot of help along the way. And so when I accept this, I think about this person on whose shoulders I stand today and so many others. What broad shoulders he had.